Hi guys, I'm downtown Washington in the middle of a run, and I thought I'd stop for coffee. Oh, it just got slow for some reason. Seems a slow day for me. I didn't get my juice going, and so I thought maybe a cup of coffee will help, and it seems to help already. So soon. Oh, Dave, how are you? Uh, did you see the video I just did on you? Thank you so much. I think I screwed up. I thought it was a home buying program, but I guess it was a mortgage right program. So thank you so much for doing that. That really helps. Uh, and what I want to talk about today is really to make sure that you get answers to your questions. I mean, I don't know. It's our fault, I think. We got a service that has 1,000 places that you could ask a question, and we actually can't get to them all. So we got to rechange this, change it a little more. So that's why one thing I'm trying to do more videos like this, live videos to members. So you could ask me a question, and more importantly, let me get on the chat. I want to make sure. Hi, Charity. Uh, make sure you get the Monster Grant report, because if you download that and look at item number one on that, okay, and it tells you about your services. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Uh, and and that's important. That actually, I said Dave about the thing. No, it was you, Joe, right? You're the one with in New York who got $10,000, and I just did a video on it. And I don't know if you heard me a minute or two ago. I mentioned that. Ooh, I screwed up. I thought it was a home buying grant, but it really is a mortgage grant, right? And that's interesting. They're using that, uh, loans you don't have to make payments on ever, as long as you stay there 5 years. See, there's all kinds of things. That's why if you're going out there and asking for a grant, wow, then that's not a grant. So you're going to miss that. That's why it's people. You have to know people. You can't see because that's not classified as a grant. So you'll never find it. But it's a grant, you know. And actually, 80% of all the free money the government gives out is not called grant. And most of it's called direct payments. So they're just giving you cash, you know. And that's what's important. So I really want to get to your questions more than ever. I don't know how to do it. But right now, the best way is over at Facebook. So if you go over to Facebook and leave a message there, that will stay there until I answer it or someone I approve of answering it. In Let's Go Help 2, there's too many ways. We're trying to set up the question tab in the left-hand column. There's all kinds of tabs. That's where you find out about how to apply for grants and stuff like that. And so there's a tab to leave a question, and we're working on that. That's not set up really well enough yet to guarantee that you'll get a good answer. So really what you have to rely on, you got to ask again, please. I don't want you to leave without getting uh, I'm still trying to, but I don't know. I'll get it figured out. Charity, okay, you go. Here's how to go. There's a link in item number one in the monster report here. But if you go, it's www. Oh, right here. www. Place. Okay, Charity, see if that works. It's something to do with Facebook, not at all with the group. See if that gets you to the Facebook group uh, on Facebook, to our group on Facebook. So see it, make sure that that gets you there, and then you request access. Now your email should already be there, so you should get automatic access. But you don't get automatic access, then we have to get it over there for you. So then uh, send an email to, it should be there, but if not, contact Magic Mary, and we'll make sure that you get approved there and get that up there. I'm hoping to get a personal report starting new black business, living expenses, and real estate property investment. I need computer, laptop. Okay, Russell, you could get that all right now. Okay, and Sabrina will get to the custom report. But here it is for a business. Look, open up that link to the Monster Grant Report. Okay, and you want to open that link, and then there's like 7 or 8 topics there. For business, go to item number 3. Okay, now in item number 3, it'll show you how to find the people where you live that will help you start a business. These are free mentors to help you start a business. Okay, Tammy put it up there, item number 3. And instead of searching for grants, which is a little complicated if you're just starting, you want to start with these people. Somebody forgot their yogurt. So they help you think through your idea to make sure you got a solid idea and what you need for it. And they help you get what you need to start your business or grow your business. And if you have a stupid idea, they'll work with you on making it great. Okay, that's the best way to start. So that's all described there. And we got so much on starting a business, but that'll overwhelm you. You have to be careful about being overwhelmed because then you don't do anything. So that's what for starting a business. The other thing you want to do is pay your bills. Okay, here's what you do. You go to number 6 to pay your bills. And there is the first thing you do is, let's see, living expense, property, real estate. Okay, you pay your bills. In number 6, look at the first item there in paying your bill. That is to get a free financial counselor to help you with your debt, your bills, all this stuff. Show you how to get that reduced, either with dealing with the companies. They do this all the time, okay? You do not go to Google. Believe me, please don't go to Google. Nobody go to Google. Okay, if you want to do something first, you go to Chat AI. Before you CHAT, openai.com. You want to go to chatopenai.com before you go to Google and put in like grants for living expenses, grants for business, grants. You'll see the kinds of organizations that help you and give grants. See that the AI is smart. It knows that nobody with a .com will give you a grant. So you have to realize that. And that's what this will give you a 1-page synopsis. It's just terrific. I never wrote term papers in school, but if I had this thing, I would have. And that's what's important, that you realize that you have to talk to nonprofit organizations to get it. Google will not show you a nonprofit organization. I mean, they will, but you'll never find them because there's billions of websites that want your money. That's all it is. You want to spend money to solve a problem, go to Google. You don't want to spend money to solve a problem, go to chat.openai.com and you'll see. Now, when you get that, you'll see the organizations. That's what we show you. We show you those organizations where you live. And that's what you go to number 6. And after you get make an appointment with the free financial counselor, you go down the list below that. And it'll take you through your living expenses to show you where you live to find grants for living expenses, okay? Now, if you expect to get, here's $50,000 grant and you pay for everything. No, it's putting together a piecemeal. I mean, the stuff is there. It takes some effort. And just like it probably took you 6 years to get in financial trouble, you're not going to push a button and get out of it. I mean, sometimes people do, and they're the ones I would put in my infomercial. But most likely it's not. Thank you, Tammy. You're not employed. I learned from Anthony Lesko trying to keep up with them. I can't keep up with Tammy. No, she is golden on here. And because she does it herself. I don't do it. Tammy applies. She applies. I don't have a need for anything. My need is finding people who need help, and that's what I want to do, is help people who need help, and I don't need more question mark suits anymore, or raise a family anymore, and so my life now is just trying to help. That's why it hurts me when I know I see, hey, I've been a member for 6 months and I haven't had a question asked. God, they don't know me. They don't know. I'm doing something very wrong. People don't realize we're here just to give answers. So we're doing it wrong. It's not their fault. It's our fault. I don't blame them at all. I'm still learning myself. We're all learning ourselves. We're complicated animals. I think we figured out when we die. So that's it. But boy, so that's right. If you haven't gotten a question answered, or it didn't help you, you have to come back. Please come back and ask again. Right. Well, that's right. That's right. Don't go to Google. That's just an overwhelming fire hose of websites that and because of that, you're going to get suckered in that somebody's going to get your money that doesn't deserve it. That's why we get $20. That's it. We'll never charge you another penny for anything we do. And I want to keep doing this till I die, and only show you websites that give money, and because there's enough out there spending advertising money to get your money. Okay. I don't want to be involved in that. I do that too. I'm a marketing guy, so I understand that. But I want to help people and not get any more money. I'm shocked. The biggest shock in my life is I can make a profit by charging $20. I used to charge $2,000 for the same thing that I'm doing $20 for, and rich people will pay it. And I'm so thankful. Number 3, help with the Monster Report. Number 6, pay it back. Chat. Beautiful. Okay, Russell, you had another one about real estate. Okay, real estate, look at number 7. Okay, number 7. Real estate is number 7. It's more for buying homes. But if you're, want to know what programs are available for buying homes and stuff like that, there's 7 organizations in that report that you should call each one and ask them, hey, help me get a home. Okay, if it's strictly for business, investing and anything, the individual home programs are not really for that. Some are, but a lot of them are not. You have to go a step up for that. I got to send you, actually, in the MetaGrant report. In the MetaGrant report within Monster. See item number 14. Okay. Okay, so if you go to the Monster report, at the bottom of the Monster report, there's 2 things you want to get, Russell, is the 500 mini grant report for your state. Get that, and then look on the bottom and get a copy of the META, M-E-T-A. Now, that's a big sucker. So you want to get the META grant report. In the META grant report is item number 14. Now, there is a lot of help for real estate investing, okay? In the Monster report, it's really just for home buyers, okay? So for real estate investing, you want to get the META grant report, item 14. Now, the other thing you want to do for real estate investing, look at meetup.com, okay? Meetup.com. That's a free service where people get together in groups. It's like investors get together and talk and share ideas. Well, you could go to those groups and it's free, and they're all there. I mean, for every city, there has to be a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen uh, just for people in real estate. So you can go there, find people how they're doing it now and what they're doing and things like that, and learn from them. You know, and don't forget everything in all the government programs. Like for real estate, one of the best places is, I did a video on this yesterday, community development block grant. Call your county government. They're going to get more money for community development block grant. That means real estate investing than ever before. We have a big housing problem in this country, so the government will throw billions and billions on it, and that's where the opportunity is. And you have to learn how to talk to a government bureaucrat. Now, a government bureaucrat is not some stuffy old bastard. And they may be, just like some bankers are stuffy old bastards. I mean, they're just human people. These are your neighbors doing that. And you'll see after you talk to a few and just be nice. That's all you have to do. You just have to be nice. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about what you say. Don't worry about how you say it. No, these are human beings. They're real human. They're more human than anybody else. I mean, you go to Comcast, those are not human beings when they answer the phone. They're goddamn robots. They're just reading the script off the page. They don't give a shit about anything, except getting paid. Well, the bureaucrats as a whole, man, they're there to help people. Wow, they're there. Just think if you had a job to give millions of dollars to people. There was a TV show, The Millionaire, or something like that. Some guy go around the country and give $1 million to somebody. It's, wow, what a wonderful job. So that's what these people are. Does the community block help individuals with extreme need to fix or replace? Maybe, and they could help you know where to do that. Charity, yes, and that's at the county level. But first, what I would do is go to charity. I just read a brand new fix-up that says for mobile homes too, the repair money. So you want home repair money. Charity, please go to item number 2 in the Monster Report. That takes you through everything available for home repair, okay? And if that doesn't work, then you want to know new things coming, and that would be then going to the community development block grant, okay, at your county level. But first, find the programs that are there in that item number 2 in the Monster Report. Car repair, okay. Look at item number 4. Okay, and don't forget, we have item number 4 is for car repair, and we have a grant for car repair. Okay, and that ends on the 20th. Okay, they told me to do. Like it would be tens of thousands of dollars. Well, you got to go somewhere else. Who's they? You got to keep looking at sure. Because the problem with people you probably found is, there's somebody on Google and they're advertising to get money. Well, that's right. No, they have to get paid. No, you don't want to call a contractor unless they know how to get this. They don't know. So you have to go elsewhere, Charity. You don't want there. You have to find other places to do that. Don't call contractors, call those organizations in item number 2. That's how it doesn't matter how many. Yeah. Well, once you have the money, then you call the contractors. You got to find the money first. That's a different thing. Could you talk a little about SSBC? Yeah, that every state has that. I just did a report on that a couple of days ago. Every state has that. What to do to find out about that? That's a small business stuff. That's a move. Small business money. It's loans. It's grants. It's investment money to start businesses and everything. To find out about that, make an appointment. Make an appointment with. Hey, Hold on, a friend of mine here wrote it. Well, it was a friend of mine, and actually he was dating my son's sister-in-law or something. So we were pretty friendly. So it was nice to see him. I was hoping Matthew could help with this. What is that? I secure 3 clients for my production company. I need to buy equipment. Is that a video production company, gentlemen? Well, then you want to go SBA, anything with business. Okay. There's 1,000 possibilities, but you got to sit down with somebody to go through those possibilities on how to make this happen. If you have 3 customers, man, to me, you're in business. Now you just have to be clever enough to make it happen. See, even if you rent somebody else's stuff and don't buy shit, because you don't have the money, and we'll see if you can get money. If you don't, then rent it somewhere, because then you go. The most important thing is that you do business, and you have 3 customers to do business. You just get it done. Okay, because that's the hard part. Otherwise, if you spend 6 months getting money to start a business, then you get the money to start a business, then look for customers. No, people are throwing your customers now. So just do the work. Even if you don't make money at it, just do the work. Make an appointment, SBA.com/ what the hell is it called? Local. Well, this thing doesn't spell right. Local assistant at SBA.com. Actually, the SBA office for Washington, D.C. is right across the street here where I am. So make an appointment. See, the local assistants, you put in your zip code, and there'll be 20, 30, 40 organizations, nonprofits, that are there to help you with that problem. Hey, I got 3 customers, and I need to do this business. I don't have any money. That's all you have to know. You go make an appointment. And if somebody says you're an idiot, you have to have a rich uncle, then fuck them. Go somewhere else and ask them. There's lots of ways to do things, and you can't rely on somebody. I want to find out my dad's invention passed away is still available to buy the patent. Well, the same place. These people will help you for 2, legal help, everything, anything to do with that. For inventors, do not go to an invention company. Anybody listening right now, do not go to an invention company. They're going to get $5,000 to $10,000 out of you for stuff that it's it's marginally good, if anything, but certainly not that, because you get what they do for free from these organizations, the small centers and other nonprofits that do this for free. The government wants you to be successful, wants you to have your business, but then you're going to hire somebody. If you hire somebody, that means people are off the street, and you don't have to worry about it. So that's important to know. Let's see, where was I? Your dad's invention, right? And actually, even there's free lawyers for invention if you want to get a patent. I mean, that may cost a few $1,000s, but if you're low income, there are ways to do that for free. See, there's always a free way, but you'll never know because you're going to go to Google, and Google will only tell you about the things that are going to cost you money because Google wants to get money. If the people who advertise get money from you, then Google gets paid. They'll get paid more, and then people will come back more. So that's why Google is against you in my mind, unless you know exactly. Go try. I know better than to do that. Good. But it's easy to get sucked in. I still do. I have to find it myself. Because we're all basically lazy. And if we're we're lazy, it's easy to get talked into something that's going to cost us money. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll put it on my credit card. Yeah, I'll be able to pay it sometime. And it usually won't work out. But please ask us questions. Please. And if you don't get a good answer, please ask again. It's the same price. You don't have to do it again. Don't worry if one of our researchers thinks you're stupid. I'm sure a lot of them think I'm stupid too. So you'll be in an elite club. And that's just part of the living. Don't worry about it. The most important thing is that you're doing something. You don't know what to do right. I don't know what to do right. I guess every day. But you have to do something and then get lucky that it's right. See, and that's the thing. So if you're not doing something, you know nothing's going to happen. And so you have to keep doing things and going forward to get a chance for something to happen. If that, nothing happens. And you're still at ground zero. Are you the YouTube ads about money to get $6,000 stimulus for less than, or $2,000 a month to use for food or bills? Then it seems when clicking the link related to interest. I don't think that's me. I have no idea. I don't know what YouTube has done, but no, no. I mean, you already remember here. So 6,000 or less a month to use for food or bills. I mean, I don't remember that. I mean, it sounds like it could be me, Joe. But or send me the link and I'll figure it out. I talked to HUD approved financial advisor and I need to try again. She told me to just keep doing what I'm doing. Woo! Hey, well, that's cool. But it seems like, Charity, I would think, I mean, I don't know, of course, I'm just that you're a sweet lady and have a great heart. And I think a lot of it, you got to create income. I mean, there's an income in a way that costs you no money. Okay, how do you get income? And to me, there's two basic ways: is you do legitimate work online on the gig economy, and that's if you go in item number 6. Okay, item number 6. Monster report. Okay, Monster report, item number 6. It shows you how to get income to pay bills, but also to create income with earning income in the part-time, full-time, home-based, anything. And that's what you want to look into too, because there's now so much training available you could get for free to make it a good living wage, without a high school degree, or even if you have a college degree. Because those skills, if you have the skills, they don't care if you have a degree or not. Can you do this shit? And if you take a few months off and learn how to do that shit, then they pay you. And also just extra money, so you stay above, above the water line. The gig economy is for that. There's a lot of legitimate places. You got to hustle. That's okay. You learn how to hustle and do that. But please, I want to give you answers, and I want to make sure, and I've told Tammy and all the others, that the answers that are in my reports are the best sources. A lot of these things are just things that are going to get you because they're reports that have ads in them about government money that they're going to get more money from you. And I want to have nothing in our products that have any other advertisement or anything in that is going to ask you for money, and that's going to be hard because there's a lot of stuff that we have by accident that is in there, and I want to make sure that you know what I try to do is every website I give you and every report I give you will not. Oh wow! You raised $3,000. That's terrific. Okay, I got a report, Tammy. We have a report on. Let me see if I could get it. Crowdfunding. See, I think crowdfunding is the easiest way, and actually, I think crowdfunding is great for business. Crowdfunding is great for business. Why? Because you find customers before you have the product. Okay. Oh, trauma is terrible. I know, Charity. And no, you have to be ready. I hope that. I mean, I don't think anybody bad who haven't been able. You have to be ready to do it. If you're not ready to do it, then it's not going to work. But you just force yourself to go out and try it, even if it doesn't sound the best. Because even if you fail, you learn from something like that. Dusty, here's the crowdfunding report, but you don't need that now because I'm learning the reports still. The more I use, the better I get. What did you get the $3,000 for? I mean, that's great. No, it is. It's like forcing somebody to love you. You can't. Their heart has to be ready, and for you to do something. You have to be ready, but you need some extra push to make sure that, because it becomes comfortable if everything that you should be doing is uncomfortable, and you want to stay in this cozy thing of wallowing in what hurts. And so do something a little. I had the best trauma. Oh, finally. That's great. Or Charity, you know what? What may be easier to take a step away. And trauma, I never knew about trauma. I'm an old fart, 80 years old, and it was never mentioned in my first 70 years of life. But now I'm very aware of it. And I see, boy, my little traumas I have, I see, that's why I act like an asshole. So when I act like an asshole, it's because of some trauma, 70 years ago or whatever it is. Yeah. I didn't get there. Oh, you want to? Okay, well, try. Okay, to me, then, look at that report about to fix your car. Okay, well, look at. No, you don't. You don't. To fix your car, look at item number 4. Okay, to fix your car, number 4. Okay, and then in there, it shows you how to go to find help. That's part of it, but call all of them too. Search cars and transportation. Okay, and find help. Okay, and see what's there. But look at our thing, and then we have our own on the 20th. So you still have time to sign up for our September 20th grant, car grant stuff. So make sure you do that. Okay, and again, I apologize to everybody that I didn't help you the right way, and I'm not smart enough as a organizer, or I hate managing people. I just want to love people, and you can't do that to manage. And inside and outside my love. Eh, do we just type in? No, it's chat. I mean, there's a couple of them, but you don't want to pay for any of it, uh, and you want to go to chat.openai.com. Chat.openai.com. It's in the beginning of the Monster Report too. You want to do that because now it's not going to give you a website. It's going to tell you what organizations do that. That's what you have to look for. You have to realize that. You're just looking for help. Now, what you have to realize and start learning is where free help is. It's not in Google. Help in Google is for people who have money to pay for help. If you don't have money, then you don't want to use Google. And that's why you want to go to chat.openai.com and look for grants for business or whatever. Then you'll see the organizations, and they're the organizations you want to contact. Now, what we do is show you those organizations where you live. So then you stop, so you bypass trying to search them in Google. But if you have the name of the organization, I could say, okay, your county government will have it. Well, then you have to look up the county government and then find out where, in the county government that is. See, if you go to just Google, you'll put in grants for business, you'll get dribble all over, like an old guy who dribbles at dinner. And that is, but I apologize to everybody that I'm not good enough to make this where you can easily get answers, and I'm working on that. But you have a specialty ask. Include websites and phone numbers in your question. You can also only show order. Yes, great. Oh, that's good. Yeah. See, I mean, hey, Joe's good because he just got $10,000. So you believe Joe. So it's not goodbye, Joe. It's hello, Joe. Anyone have suggestions, recommendations for making it through today, getting ready for a colonoscopy tomorrow? Whoa, wow. I'm not looking forward with my taste buds. What are your taste buds doing down there? I've had it once, and the drugs are great. I've never taken drugs. Drugs are great, so you wouldn't have to worry. This life is great. But please keep asking me, please, and keep asking on because you could really get me on Facebook. Let's Go Help too. It's hard, but we're working on that. Please, I have to drink. Oh yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. You gotta clean out the dance floor. Right. Exactly. Right. But it worse will happen to you in life, Charity, and I think it has. But again, I apologize for our ineptitude. And that's why I always give you money back if you think I screwed you over in any way or not. I will never argue with you about anything that you think I owe you money. usbusinessgrants.org. I don't know if that's good or not. It's a .org, so it's got it's close maybe. Thank you so much for making me that. That's all I'm answering for. It's time to get to work. Yes. Okay. And it's time for me to exercise, or I'm going to grow up to be a fat 90-year-old. And I don't want to be a fat 90-year-old. I was a fat kid, and until I got out of the Navy, I fought weight so hard. I still fight it every day of my life. It's a little job. I sort of feel like women and sexual harassment. That's a little job you have to do every day of your life to live in this country. Is deal with that. How men's are assholes. Yeah. Speaking of assholes, that's what charity's all about tomorrow. Okay. Just logged in live. Apologize if you already addressed this. What is the purpose of chat? I opened it up and it's not understand how to help me. Okay. Tony, download the Monster Report. Okay. It tells you how to use it. Okay. And how to use Chat AI. And basically what it is, you put in, it's free, and you put in grants for buying a home, grants for a business. And then you'll see, it's so smart, it just shows you the people who give grants, not the people who are going to charge you for grants, the people who give out grants. That's what you want to know. Google will show you the people who will charge you money for grants, okay? AI it's like a professor doing honest research, not salesman research, okay? So we're a sales organization, and that's hard to do. Okay, guys, I'm a little emotionally drained. But you gave me energy to work harder, and you gave me energy to try to help you more. I just want to use every inch of effort I have. If I could possibly help someone else's life become just a little bit better. I know I can't change things a lot. Nobody can, we can, but we all have that possibility of improving someone else's life. And with all, I see the people here, you give me an incredible, opportunity to try to help each and every one of you that I can. And I can't wait to do this every day. And I have you to thank. Thank you, Adriana. No, I want to push myself because that feels good. Charity. If I'm helping someone, it's very selfish. Very, very selfish. Because it makes me feel so fucking good. There's nothing better. So it's not for you, it's for me. Oh, Maureen, wonderful. Did you leave a note on our platforms that it helped you? Okay, because people still think we're, I'm a selfish bastard. That's right. It feels so good to help people. So don't trust me. Today is my day to focus on these grants. Such an amazing person, giving me so much. Oh, Alicia, you're so kind to say that. See that. Those words are like crack to me. It's just so addictive. That's right. Thank you so much. I promise I'll try to help as much as I can every single day. Thank you. Well, we could try to know. I know that. I got some ex-wives that'll prove that. Cheers.
Brett is the same. He doesn't think he's actually working.